all these people that get their inspiration in strange places, like parks or sitting on a bench or walking in a poetic autumn landscape, or whenever you scribble your text on a napkin in a cafe and stuff like that. A lot of people say that that's how inspiration comes and that's how you write songs, and no, none of that happens at my place, which is here. Welcome to my place. This is where all the music magic happens. This is my studio. They will also sell your soul, and I want you alive. The album started actually quite some time ago in Paris, where everybody smokes, and a lot of that smoke was directed straight at me, straight to my face. And a lot of people know this. I hate smoke. I hate tobacco. I hate cigarettes. If the world would be freed from that, I'd be a very happy person. But then maybe I wouldn't write an album about it. So I guess maybe there's a balance in there. I decided that there would be 18 songs on the record. I recorded, mixed some of them, and some of them were changed with other songs. And it took a while longer than planned because shit happens and life happens, and sometimes it just doesn't work out the way that you planned it to. But I decided that it would take the time that it had to take, and I'm not gonna push it, I'm not gonna, hurry it, because it wouldn't feel right. The songs wouldn't be what I wanted them to be. So I let it take as long as it had to, and finally, this summer, about August, mid-August, something like that, it was basically done. And that's a great feeling when you can actually make something that you feel proud of, that you feel sounds good and like works together, all the pieces work together. And it's fine that it took a while longer to make, but it sounds good, so it's all good. No to Her Highness, Her Great Royal, Your Majesty. I'm all about the do-it-yourself, mostly because I don't have the means to do otherwise. There's no big studio, there's no band or whatever, my posse. There's no posse, there's no crew. But I write all of my songs myself, and I write the music and the words, and everything starts here at the keyboard. I love to mix real instruments with the synthesizers and with all of the funky sounds that you could get in the computer, and I think that gives the music a unique character. It gives it certain, call it personality, if you will. And on this record, I played most of the stuff that I have at home, apart from maybe the violin and the guitar, which I don't really master yet. Some of my favorites that I bought in Istanbul a year ago at the airport, a little bit of percussion and some bells and stuff like that. And you can hear all of those on the record, and I think it's a lot of fun and maybe a little bit unexpected that they show up in songs that aren't, based on real instruments. I like to do that. I think it's fun, and it really makes music a little bit different. I have many hidden talents. And the neighbors will kill me eventually. And this is my favorite. It's like Christmas all over. La 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 la. All of these songs were written in times that were maybe not the best of my life, so they're very personal, they're very honest, and maybe a little bit more in your face. But the positive thing about this is the way that you turn stuff around when you work with a production, when you arrange the songs, when you tweak the vocals, and all the effects that you could get. I love to work with sound, and I don't like to limit myself musically. I don't want to decide that I will be pop or rock or dance or whatever. I write whatever comes to my heart, to my mind, and if it sounds good, then it sounds good, and that's it. I asked one of my colleagues at work, who's a violin teacher, to actually play on one of the songs, to have a real string instrument on the song, and she was sweet enough to do it, and that helped a lot, and the sound is great. And I also asked my dad if he could play a killer guitar solo on a couple of songs, and he agreed to do that, and that's very nice, and I'm grateful for that. He plays the electric guitar on a song called I Walk Away, which is to me very important, and I really wanted to have that feeling in the song that he brought to the song. And also he plays a really cool and totally crazy guitar solo on a song that's called I Just Imagined Her. When we did that recording, he heard the song and he thought it was totally crazy, and he said, well, you know what, then why not go crazy with the guitar as well? Let's not play just beautiful notes, let's make it completely bananas, let's make it dirty, and let's make it crazy. And the way that the whole record sort of sounds, I wanted it to be a little bit dirtier than the first record. I wanted the sounds to be more distorted, I wanted the lines to be sharper and edgier and a lot more in your face, and there's a lot more dance tracks that you may not find on the first record. Everything is very, like this. I had a great time making this record. Well, most of the time. Sometimes it was the usual blood, sweat and tears, maybe without the blood, a lot of sweat and tears. But all in all, it was a great record to make, and I'm very proud of it, and I hope that you guys like it. Please buy it, help a gal out so I can make more records in the future. That kind of keeps me going, and it's nice to know that people appreciate what I do, because this is really what I love to do, and I hope that you like it too.